Spider-Man is back. A brand new day is a bold new beginning for a man no one remembers, in a movie no one will ever forget. This is Marvel back to its best. Phase 6 sticks the landing and signals Doomsday will be a great day for Disney. Peter Parker is Peter Pan, a forgotten man, a lost boy. Zenjay has no memory and Ned is brain dead. In the aftermath of his dead aunt, Peter sulks from one scene to another. His face reads, "This sucks." He stalks his former friends like Peter Sutcliffe. But this is no Heathcliff and Catherine. MJ has moved on to other men. From Wuthering Heights, Spider-Man spirals out of control. The friendly neighborhood Spider-Man is the miserable next-door Spider-Cuck. When he's not watching Zendaya cook with Harold and Kumar, he's skinny dipping with Black Widow in a hot tub. Scarlett Johansson, long gone. The new Black Widow is the one you settle for, with the beer goggles on. There's a new big bad on the loose, and it's not your ordinary bloke let loose on Halloween. This villain is real horror, body horror, an unknown telepath jumping from body to body like they're playing GTA 5. The evil Hopper wants what everybody wants, VMAX. Wait, that motorcycle? Is the villain Ghost Rider? No, this is another kind of VMAX that is revealed in an ending so twisty, it looks like a Peter Parker pretzel. To get their hands on the prize, the baddie must break into a top-secret government facility. There's only one problem, an itsy-bitsy spider with an itch to scratch some ass. The psychopath telepath jumps into bodies like the telephone in the Matrix, but not just any bodies. Scorpion, the Hulk, Punisher, a roll call of Spider-Man's worst nightmares. Excuse me, why doesn't the villain take over Spider-Man's body? Their power doesn't work on spiders because... convenient. But this Spider-Man is not like the others in the Spider-Trilogy. Before, it was just the bad guys who kicked his ass. Now he kicks his own ass too. After seeing MJ get her end away, the Cuck cooks. He mutates into an incel powerful beyond measure. Like Toby, he can shoot webs out of his wrists and roll his eyes back like The Undertaker. Naughty. But just like in his origin story, this re-origin means relearning his skills. Nah, too much work. Instead, Peter invents a power-inhibiting device just like that. Just like the one in Star Trek. X-Men. Cross me off the list. I only shoot webs out of my peanut. No Spider-Man story is complete without a repeat. The kiss that launched 1,000 locked doors. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Wait, what? How? MJ is getting it on with every boy in town. How will she make time for Wristy Pete? It's some feat, but after the villain tells Pete they're taking down MJ, he sweeps her off her feet and she's thankful. Very thankful. They have a rooftop makeout session that will blow the roof off your theater. No psychotic hypnotic can stand in the way of true love. Oh no, MJ! Oh fuck, it wasn't her. Pete got it on with the villain. Spider-Man has done a Wonder Woman. The only difference, it was just a kiss. Diana. Later in the story, Peter apologizes and tells MJ the truth about his true identity. He confesses his true love and he gets shot down faster than Christmas in Aspen. She doesn't know him, she doesn't love him, and she doesn't give a spider fuck. Ouch. He's on the couch forever, watching other dudes drill his girl like Bonnie Blue. So far, this movie is a B. Not for Bonnie, but who can the villain be? Spoilers ready. It's Sadie. Finally, after 3 movies with more testosterone than a women's bathroom in competitive pinball, the nemesis is Billy's sis in Stranger Things. If you want to avoid major spoilers, now look away, for Sadie is Jean Grey. Maxine has become Elle and she's raising hell to free her sister from an evil government cell, prodding her like E.T. The X-Men have arrived, or more aptly,
X-Women.
Spider-Man hasn't got a clue. Who? Billy's Jean runs through the military men like Andy playing with his toy soldiers. They are powerless to stop a woman of infinite power. She will finally reach VMAX and save her superpowered Supergirl sibling. But in the biggest of buts, Marvel's biggest moron pins his universal inhibitor on the back of her. Maxine ain't reaching VMAX to save her sis. She's gonna get tortured like Morpheus in The Matrix. Now that the telepathic body snatcher is established as the hero, not the villain, step forward the real evil, the big kahuna. Who? Nah, that's Milchick from Severance. You're goddamn right. And in this movie, he's a goddamn asshole. He tricked Spide into capturing Jean, and now he's going to capture her superpowers. As she looks up during her torture, the usual cup finally drops. VMAX, the name of the aircon above her head. Now she knows. Her sister was here, and she's dead. VMAX, her name in Stranger Things was Maxine. Very clever. The cookie crumbles for Spider-Man. That Milchick guy, he was the bad guy. He races to save the ex-woman. But oh boy, Mr. Severance has awoken a sleeping giant mutant. A woman who makes Captain Marvel look like Captain Crunch. Who could have seen that one coming? Everyone! Sadie goes full sadist. She holds half of New York hostage, freezing the city dwellers in place, like Mr. Freeze on acid. But there's no Batman to save them this time, only a Spider-Cuck with an IQ below 0. Hold up, a superpowered goddess locking down a whole city? Wasn't that?
Shut up!
Spider-Man, immune to her telepathy because, swings into the rescue. He faces a gauntlet of puppet marines and the Hand. The Hand, well, Spider-Hand should be familiar with that one. Sadie sinks the spider, no water spout, no route out. Peter is knocked out. Jean Grey wins the day. Wait, what's happening? Spider-Man rips off his power inhibitor and unleashes full arachnophobia. Vetchner, running up that hill, Jack and Jill, I'm the fucking pail of water, bitch. He hulks up like Hogan at Mania, slams the Hand and takes on her greyness. This is black and white. Let's fight. Jean makes one last desperate attempt to enter his mind. Pointless, it's empty, filled only with Aunt May. But oh my, Jean was just lonely. And now Spider-Man can be her friend. A happy end. I love you, Spider-Man. But Punisher shoots her. Well, finally he has a reason to exist, because thus far you'd have thought his name was the Third Wheel. Did he get lost at Pinewood? CW is that way, mate. Oh my god, it's not Jean who's bleeding, it's Spider-Man. Is this the end for the cuckolded crusader? Jean flees. Frank whisks him off to hospital. The world's most famous spider is going 6 feet under. His heart is flatlining. It's over. And this time there's no Back to the Future to save him. It cannot be. It's a reverse Sadie. She's Super Ray. Jean uses her super healing powers to heal him from 60 miles away. Kathleen Kennedy. Now this is a superwoman. If not for Jean Grey, Spider-Man would be blue, and we'd all be wondering who's playing him this time. Probably him. Spider-Man, a brand new day, a brand new masterpiece. Marvel is back, baby, and so is he and Robert Downey. Disney paves a path forward for the future of Marvel. Not more origin stories, but re-origin stories, and the return of the dead. Genius. Who needs originality when you have the license to print money? All hail Disney and their ever-growing money tree.
Now get out of here.